figured I'd jump on here and be cringy in the pickup line for my kid's school. And probably other parents will look at me like I'm stupid, but whatever. I have a couple other ideas and concepts and things that I'd like to talk about. I'm not sure how to approach that, or if anybody else here is struggling with the same thing. It's not necessarily embarrassment. It's a lack of knowledge, and I guess I need to do some research and actually look into how do I share, how do I start, how do I don't know. There's so many things I'd like to do as far as writing and publishing, and I think that it comes down to what my goals are, and I need to really look at myself and look inside and figure out what my goals are. Other than just finishing my book and getting my ideas out there, is it fame and fortune, or is it just having a small group of people looking at what I'm doing and going, yeah, that's cool, I like that. What are your goals? I mean, I know a lot of people go, well, how to make money as an author, and I'm like, you're not going to make money. Very few authors make any sort of real money. Starving artist, it's like I went and got a graphic design degree and did 6 years in an art school before that, and got out in the real world, and they go, oh, we'll pay you $10 an hour with your degree and experience and portfolio and all the things I spent money on, materials, etc. I think writing is very much the same way. I think we're all kind of just starving artists. I think that the dream, especially living in America, there's that, oh, the roads are paved with gold, and Feifel bull nonsense from American Tail, where it's like, oh, it's the land of opportunities. I don't think it's the same anymore. And I think a lot of the writers from history, very few of them were poor. Very few of them didn't have opportunity to begin with. I mean, Lord Byron didn't start as a poor man in a factory. He was not starting as someone with a base education or illiterate like most of the population. I think we forget that to be able to write and create is a privilege. And a lot of people get mad at the use of that word, but I think being able to create is a privilege. And I think being able to share it, especially on a platform like this directly, like real time, I can go, I had an idea, here you go, people, is a privilege. And, sorry, I'm going on a tangent here. But the goal and the dream of, oh, basically like I'm going to win the lottery. Maybe. Very few people win the lottery, and when they do, they squander it. Are you actually going to win the lottery? Is your book that good? Are your prose that astounding? And, do they make people slack-jawed and in awe? No, probably not. They're probably not, we're not the next Stephen King. I'm not Mary Shelley. I'm certainly not Jane Austen. As much as I'd love to be in some ways. It's not realistic. It's not it is pinnacle. It is a goal, but it's not a realistic goal. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, or if it's just my imposter syndrome speaking, that I can't make it to that point, or that I won't make it to that point. Maybe I will. Maybe somebody will really like what I did, and it gets a New York Times bestseller. I'll work on it. That's a goal. How many people actually make it to that level of authorship? How many people actually make it to a bestseller? How many people can actually retire on their writing? I saw someone post on here the other day that, after 7 or 10 books, you should be able to live off your writing. And people in the comments, there's so many in the comments, I've published 22 novels. I've been published 43 times. I'm still working my full-time job. That seems sad in some ways, and good in others. At least your work is out there. At least you were publishable. But I think that's the more realistic outcome for most writers. We lose sight of that in our hustle here. I'm going to start hawking a book, and I have a book cover, and look how cool it is. Some more spam. Yay. So much spam. So many people call me spam in the hospital. But I think that we lose sight of the fact that we're all starving artists, and I understand we're all trying to sell our book, and if everybody's trying to sell a book to everybody else selling a book, we're all just kind of recycling money. I don't have a problem with that. I enjoy that. I like reading what other people have to write. I really enjoy seeing other people's perspectives. But I don't think that my goal, I can speak for other people, I'll speak for myself, that my goal of, Anne Rice, J.K. Rowling, Jane Austen, William Faulkner, legendary Dante Alighieri, and, Homer's Odyssey. I'm not I would like to be included in that group. That is dreamland. That is not realism. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. I really do want to actually discourse and talk with people here. I don't know if this is the right platform for that. If you have any suggestions on where I should be doing that, if I should I have a live? Is a live better for this? Or should I go to YouTube? Or should I have a podcast? I'm not sure if this platform is supporting that or not. All right, just let me know in the comments.